Most guys screw this up. Complimenting a woman's body can either make her melt or make her cringe, and the difference is in how you do it. If you get it wrong, you'll come off as creepy. But if you master this, she'll feel irresistibly drawn to you. Let's dive in. Confidence in compliments is everything. If your words sound rehearsed, unsure, or over-explained, they will fall flat. A woman senses hesitation, and if she picks up on even the slightest insecurity in your tone, the compliment loses power. The key is delivering it naturally, as if it's an observation rather than an attempt to impress her. Timing is just as crucial. A compliment that feels out of place or forced can create awkwardness instead of attraction. The setting determines how a compliment is received. If she's in casual clothes running errands, a body-related compliment can feel invasive. If she's at an event, clearly dressed to impress, she is more likely to receive a well-placed compliment with appreciation. Women dress differently for different settings, and being aware of this helps gauge the appropriateness of a remark about her appearance. When complimenting a woman's body, subtlety often works better than direct statements. Instead of bluntly saying, "You have a great body," shift to something that suggests admiration without making it feel like an evaluation. "That dress was made for you." Or, "You have this effortlessly elegant way of carrying yourself," works because it still acknowledges her physical beauty while making it sound personal and refined. Attractive women hear compliments about their looks all the time. If you repeat what they've already heard 100 times, it won't stand out. They expect men to comment on their beauty, so it doesn't register the same way it does for someone who rarely receives such praise. Instead, a powerful approach is to compliment something they don't hear often, like the way they move, their energy, or the effect they have on people around them. Saying, "You have an incredibly captivating presence," is far more impactful than "You're so hot." Women who are not frequently complimented on their appearance will appreciate body-related compliments more than women who hear them regularly. If she isn't used to hearing praise about her features, acknowledging something beautiful about her in a genuine way can make a huge impression. The rule is simple. The more attention she gets for her looks, the less you should emphasize them. The less she gets recognized for her physical beauty, the more she'll appreciate a well-placed compliment on it. The way a compliment is framed determines whether it creates attraction or comes off as desperate. Instead of making a direct statement about her body, using an observation that suggests admiration while keeping it playful works best. "I swear you knew exactly what you were doing when you put that on," with a teasing smile, makes her feel noticed, but in a way that feels fun and engaging rather than needy. Some compliments need to be delivered with a hint of challenge, saying, "You have an unfair advantage over other women in this room wearing that dress." Adds an element of playfulness that makes it more than just flattery. When a compliment is too straightforward without any intrigue, it loses its seductive edge. Women are drawn to compliments that feel earned rather than handed out too easily. One of the best things to compliment, which almost always works, is how she makes you feel. "I don't know what it is, but being around you is just fun," shifts the focus from her body to the effect she has. This kind of compliment is powerful because it makes her associate being with you as a positive experience. Compliments that connect to emotion are far more memorable than ones that focus purely on aesthetics. Another powerful technique is tying a compliment to a sense of exclusivity. If she feels like you are complimenting something unique about her, it has a stronger impact. "I love the way you carry yourself." It's rare to see someone with that kind of effortless confidence. Makes her feel special because you're identifying something about her that others may not have noticed. There are moments when it's appropriate to go direct with a body-related compliment, but these are specific scenarios. One of them is when she's actively seeking attention in an environment that encourages admiration. A woman wearing a bold, form-fitting outfit in a nightclub, making eye contact and engaging in flirtation, is clearly open to being noticed for her appearance. In these moments, a direct yet refined compliment can land well. "You're making it really hard to focus on this conversation right now." Acknowledges her attractiveness without making it about any specific body part. The second scenario is when she explicitly asks for feedback. If she's trying on an outfit and asks, "Does this look good on me?" she's inviting a body-related compliment. This is where directness is appropriate, as long as it's done with confidence and without hesitation. "You look stunning in that. It was definitely made for you," carries more weight than a generic, "Yeah, it looks good." Women pick up on the difference in delivery, and certainty always makes a statement more attractive. The third scenario is when physical intimacy has already been established. If she has let you see her body in a vulnerable setting, she wants reassurance that you find her attractive. Being specific about what you admire in her body in those moments makes her feel desired in a way that deepens attraction. Saying, "Your curves drive me insane," or "I can't get over how soft your skin is," makes her feel appreciated in a deeply personal way. What doesn't work is overusing compliments or stacking them too quickly. Compliments need space to land. If you give one and immediately follow it with another, it loses impact. A single, well-placed compliment is stronger than multiple weaker ones. One of the worst mistakes is overanalyzing a compliment after giving it. If you say something and immediately try to explain it or backtrack, it signals insecurity. Compliments need to be delivered with conviction, and once they're out there, let them breathe. If she smiles, enjoys it, and keeps the conversation going, then it worked. If she deflects or changes the subject, move on without making it a big deal. Avoid backhanded compliments unless you know how to deliver them playfully. Something like, "That dress looks dangerous, you're going to cause trouble tonight," keeps the energy fun. However, statements that feel like a subtle insult, such as, "Wow, you actually look really good tonight," create unnecessary tension. The difference is in the intent. If it feels like you're negging instead of teasing, it will backfire. Another common mistake is giving a compliment and waiting for validation. If you say, "You look amazing," and then pause expectantly, waiting for a reaction, it puts pressure on her to respond in a specific way. The strongest compliments are given and then followed by a shift in conversation. If you say, "That color on you is incredible," and immediately transition to something else, it feels natural rather than like an attempt to fish for approval. A great trick is using compliments as conversation starters rather than just statements. Instead of, "I love your style," try, "I love your style. You've got to tell me, what's your inspiration?" This turns a compliment into engagement, making the conversation flow instead of feeling like a one-sided remark. Physical compliments are most effective when paired with nonverbal cues. Eye contact, a slow smile, and a slight pause before speaking add weight to words. If you compliment her body while looking down or avoiding eye contact, it loses impact. Confidence is reflected not just in what is said, but in how it's delivered. One subtle but effective move is making a compliment seem almost like an afterthought. Saying, "Oh, by the way, you look amazing tonight," before shifting back into regular conversation makes it feel spontaneous rather than calculated. The best compliments feel like natural expressions of attraction rather than planned attempts to win her over. The strongest way to make a compliment land is by connecting it to a feeling. If you say, "You look incredible in that dress," it's good. But if you say, "You look incredible in that dress," it's almost distracting how good you look. It adds an element of playfulness that increases its effect. Compliments that imply emotional impact carry more weight. Never compliment a woman's body in a way that makes it seem like you're asking for something in return. If a compliment feels transactional, it creates resistance instead of attraction. Women appreciate compliments that feel like gifts rather than negotiations. The final rule: the moment she starts craving your compliments is when you've mastered them. A well-placed remark should leave her wanting to hear more from you, rather than feeling like she's received too much.